Hey, my name's Neil. I'm here to bring you fast, punchy videos. No cuts, no scripts, no filler, no punches pulled. Let's go. Today, we're reviewing Tetris. Tetris, it's a puzzle game. Everyone knows it. Everyone's heard of it, right? You've heard of it. And you know, I tried to review this game a little while back, and boy, when I played this game, something horrible happened. I got sick as a dog. I mean, I tried to make a video for it, and it just made me sick to my stomach. Now, it's true. That day, when I tried to review it, I had gone to a concert. It was a daytime concert out in the sun. I was outside. I was surrounded by dozens of people, packed in. There was people coughing. There was people smoking, blowing smoke in your face. There was allergies going around. We were out there a long time. We were moshing. The sun was on us. So what I'm really wondering is, did I get sick because I was surrounded by dozens of people in a packed place with the sun beating on me, getting sunburned, I had a sore throat, smoke being blown in my face? Or did I get sick because of Tetris? Because you know, the other thing I did that day was I played a lot of Tetris because I really wanted to do this review. And I heard of Tetris, everyone knows it, everyone loves it. And so I played some Tetris. I think there's a compelling argument to go both ways. And I'm making the argument one way. You're about to find out. But Tetris, it's a game. You stack up blocks in a column. Their blocks are different shapes. You got to make sure they fit together. When you stack up a row of blocks, if you get it all in a row, that row goes away and the block stays down. And you want to keep that whole thing down. The most satisfying thing to do is to leave one little space open off to the side or one space open in like the middle, and you stack up as much as you can, and then you get these long blocks and you drop that long block down and you knock out 4 or 5 rows all at the same time. And that is really satisfying. That's really cool. I mean, that whole thing just goes boom, 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 boom. And then you get 2 or 3 of those in a row, boom, boom, boom. That's really fun. I mean, it gets crazy. But the game starts to really, especially as you raise the difficulty, the game really starts to press on you. You start to get up higher and higher. You want to get those Tetrises. That's what it's called when you get the long stacks. You want to get those, but then the stack gets higher and you mess something up. You mean to put a block over here. You accidentally stack it in the middle. You start getting a stack in the middle going up. You don't mean to. You're trying to move blocks to the side, and the very edge of your block gets caught on that big stack, and before you know it, you're at the top. Everything falls apart, and you're holding your hand in your head. You're holding your head in your hands, just wondering what happened. You thought you had it under control. You didn't have anything under control. Remember, I said this game made me sick, and I'm serious. This game made me sick as a dog. And I just sat there wondering why. I started looking into the game. The game's from Russia, 80s Russia, by the way. And I started to just get this crazy thought in my head. Is Tetris a KGB mind control program? Crazy thought, right? Maybe not so crazy. You know, I want to take a look at some of the artwork with you, some of the concepts, and you'll see where I'm coming from. We're going to pull up the Game Boy cover. So the first big version of Tetris came out on the Game Boy. That's the version that I'm playing. I'm playing it on the Super Nintendo, but it's the Game Boy version. And here's the cover for it. And you see Tetris. And it says, "The Relentless Building Block Video Puzzle." And you see these puzzle pieces are coming from space. I don't know if that's the sun or if it's some other like dimension gate or something. But they're flying at you. So it's emphasizing the relentless part of it, because the game is relentless. It's non-stop, and you feel like you're out of control. You lose your mind playing this game. These blocks are flying at you. You're just doing your best. Look, this person's already messing up. This long block's going sideways on here. He's going to have a space open right there. He's already done. The cover is showing you a situation where the player's already losing. So you can see they're setting you up for failure. But the bottom of it says, "From Russia with fun." So it's like they're making fun of us. Like, what's with that? Why would they make fun of us like that? Because guess what? It's not fun. It's insane. It drives you crazy. We're going to move on to the next piece. This one, it's for one of the PC versions. It has it in, I don't know if that's exactly Russian or a different language. I assume it's Russian. It says it there. It has it in parentheses. It says Tetris. And then it has this ornate Russian castle, which, I guess that's kind of like what the metaphor is. Like you're building, like some ornate castle, with your stacking your blocks. And it says the Soviet challenge. So, it says the Soviet challenge there. They're not hiding the origin here. They're not trying to make it seem like, oh, just a fun puzzle game. Here we are. No, it's making it very clear. This is a Soviet program, a Soviet computer program designed to come into your house. Are you comfortable with that? Okay. But that's what it is. Like I said, they're not even hiding it. The last cover didn't hide it either. That was the Game Boy cover. That was official Nintendo right there. I started to have this idea of Tetris being a mind control program. Even early on when I was playing the game, I was thinking, is this what I think it is? Is this messing with me? I think this is messing with me right here. And I started thinking that, but I didn't know for sure. But then I started looking through these covers, and I looked at this next one. And this next one, it's another version of it for the NES. And it says, Tetris, the Soviet mind game. So this one spells it out. Clear as day. Tetris, the Soviet mind game. It's telling you outright, they're playing a game with your mind. They're playing a game with your mind. Are you okay with that? I don't know. How do you feel about that? I'm not okay with it. I keep playing the game. But yeah, this game, it makes you crazy. You keep playing it. You're stacking blocks. You keep going. There is an addictive element. You want to keep going. You want to stack those blocks. Or if you do that strategy I said, you leave a little column open so you can get the long blocks, but the long blocks don't come. You keep stacking up, and you're crossing your fingers. You're hoping, you're praying that a long block's going to drop, and yet the long block is not there. And maybe one comes at the very end, but it's too late. Your stack's already gone crazy, lost its mind. You can't save it. Everything crumbles. And then you're just sitting there, you're lost. You're lost, like, what do you do? But Tetris, it spread like wildfire, and there's all these Tetris clones. I mean, this game's messing with my memory. Y'all know I don't do notes, but I had to do some notes for this one. There's all kinds of Tetris clones and block stacking copies of the game that spread through the gaming world. I say artificially. I don't think this was organic. There was all kinds. Let me read some. Dr. Mario, Yoshi's Cookie, Puyo Puyo, Columns, Hatris, Kirby Star Stacker, Puzzle League. There's 75 games on this list. This is ridiculous. Y'all are saying this is an artificial, y'all are saying this is an organic phenomena? It's not. This is artificial. They want this game in your house, messing with your head. And something else I remember from back in the day, 80s, 90s, was that parents wouldn't really play games. Most parents wouldn't play games back then. Every now and then you got a parent that might play some Zelda or something. Most parents wouldn't play games. But everyone back then can remember there would always be people who would be like, yeah, my mom doesn't play games, but she loves Tetris. My grandma doesn't play games, but she's addicted to Tetris. My grandma born in 1915 is addicted to Tetris. Are you kidding me? This is not organic. This is artificial. This is a program. And that's what I find ridiculous about it. So I say, if you have Tetris, I think you need to destroy your copy. What console do you have it on? Do you have it on Game Boy? You might have to get rid of the Game Boy. Do you have it on your Nintendo Switch? I say take your Nintendo Switch, screen out, take your Nintendo Switch, and smash it on your knee if it has Tetris on it, because you don't need that in your life. I'm just telling you right now, take my advice on this. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for trusting me to destroy your Nintendo Switch. Thank you for following my directions and doing it. And please Comment below your experiences. Do you remember your mom saying she loved Tetris? Do you remember your friend's mom saying that? Even though they were people that didn't even play games? Your grandma said it, grandpa, people like that? I think everyone has a memory like that if you were around back then. Comment below. Like this video, I need the likes. Subscribe to the channel. For Tetris score rating, I would give it a half punk because it is satisfying if you can get those long blocks. But a big 1 punk down because it's a mind control program from the Soviets. What do you want me to do? You want me to give it a pass for being a mind control program? Not gonna happen. Thank you so much for watching. You have a good rest of your day.